das Leben so als internationaler Verbrecher auf Rente? Ich brauche deine Hilfe, Dom.
What was your biggest challenge with the sixth one? Was it to top the action of the fifth, or was it to continue to bring all those films together that originally were meant as standalones?
Yeah, no, mythology to me was the thing that I talked to Vin and everybody about, and I feel like we have all these characters, they're all great characters, but then we need to make sure that why they're linked, and that it took us 3 movies to really kind of explore that. And at the same time, their code and philosophies is now very ingrained, and I wanted to create an antagonist that to really challenge that, and to have Luke Evans come in with his crew, it was just a pleasure to be able to explore that with all these actors and characters.
Letzte Woche hat ein Team von erstklassig koordinierten Fahrern einen ganzen Militärkonvoi ausgeschaltet. Mit ihrem letzten Job haben sie ein neues Level erreicht. Du wirst mir helfen, diese Typen zur Strecke zu bringen.
Wieso sollte ich das tun, Hobbs?
Das hier war letzte Woche.
Er will dich durcheinander bringen.
Letty ist tot, Dom.
Ich muss es ganz sicher wissen. Dann komme ich mit dir.
And your characters become parents in this film. Do you think this becoming a family, not just you 3, but all of the guys, is a big part of the success of the franchise?
I think so. I think that, I don't think people realized it in the first one that they were connecting with it on like a human level. I think everyone was just like, wow, the cars are cool. And we surprised them by getting them pregnant with the characters, and I think the family dynamics. And I say I think that because I wasn't even aware of it. I was just like, fuck, we get to go drive cars and have fun and make this cool movie. And so to find us, I think, where we're at now, I think that that's obviously a major, major pulse, and just maintain that. That's critical.
Die Zielperson ist Owen Shaw, ein ehemaliger Major beim SAS.
Wir kriegen Letty und liefern ihnen Shaw. Dafür erlassen sie uns alle unsere Strafen. Und wir brauchen Autos. Sorgt dafür, dass sie schnell sind.
You are the new guys in this film, so how was the welcome when you arrived?
Interestingly, my first day on set was doing a scene which is very near the end of the film, as often happens on movies. And I was handcuffed and manhandled by Dwayne Johnson down some stairs and then put in front of the whole cast, the main characters, which was quite scary. So that was my welcome to the film. And then, afterwards we got to say hi.
It was beautiful to see. Just to have such a powerful good guys, you have to have equally powerful bad guys, and he was definitely equally, if not more, powerful there.
When you put on the page that the guys bring down a plane, like how different is the outcome now from when you first had the idea?
It wasn't, it took me 4 years. I actually started designing that sequence in 2009. And I knew that I was going to have all these characters to develop. So I started it even before Fast 5, designing that plane sequence. So I think for me, it's actually very rewarding because it took so long, but when it came to life, it was everything that was in my head.
Ihr denkt wirklich, dass ihr gewonnen habt? Bei diesem Kodex, nach dem ihr lebt, geht es um Familie. Und das ist der Grund, warum ihr nicht mal mitgespielt habt.
Verdammt.
So Luke, as a Bond villain, you got one guy to deal with, no biggie, but you had Dwayne Johnson, Vin Diesel, Gina, and a few other guys after you.
Quite a few, yeah.
How did you make the audience believe that you stand a chance?
Well, he was. He's very clever. He's very logistical. He's methodical. He's trained. He's a special ops soldier. He's been trained by the military to an extremely high level. So I don't think it's that scary for him to have to outrun these people. To him, I think he thinks he's head and shoulders above all of them when it comes to planning attacks and escaping. I mean, it's part of what he does, and he's been doing it through 12 countries with his team. So he's very successful, and he has a lot of money as well. he's got it all going for him. He's a perfect 21st century villain.
Glaubst du an Geister?
Vielleicht gibt es die Letty, die wir kannten, nicht mehr.
Man wendet sich nicht von seiner Familie ab. Auch nicht, wenn sie ist tot.
At the end of the 5th film, there was a hint that you would come back.
Yes.
But when they first called you, were you as surprised as the audience that they wanted you back? Or not that they wanted you, but that they
You
brought
don't
you
know
back?
how I found out, do you?
No?
I found out in Paris. I went to go see the movie, okay, because I wanted to see Vin Diesel go head-to-head with The Rock. And at the end of the feature, I saw a tag ending with my picture on it. And I was like, gee, thanks, Vin, for the phone call. That's nice of you.
Because I didn't call. The one time I didn't call.
Well, he told me in Fast and Furious 4 that it would happen. I just didn't believe him until 2 years later when I actually
She never
saw
believes me. She never believes me.
Letty!